Hi everyone, I'm Kim, one of the Square Foot Gardening instructors. I actually teach the Certified Instructor course, and I wanted to show you one of the easiest and most impactful props that I use when I'm teaching. All I've done is I've taken a fleece blanket, a micro fleece blanket, brown of course, and I cut it 4 foot by 4 foot. I've left the casing on the top so I was just able to slide a dowel rod into it. I've added a wide piece of elastic. You can also just use a wide ribbon, and that helps when you've got like the temporary partitions in a home and garden show, and they usually supply you with these nice hooks that fit over the partition, and this holds it very nicely. So when I'm teaching, I have my ta-da moment. I'll ask everybody, well, how many crops do you think you can grow in a piece of land this size? And of course you get that 4, 6, maybe 8, and you have your ta-da moment. The reason I have it on a dowel rod is it's easier for me to handle. I can handle it with one hand. Nothing wrong with not having the dowel in there and just holding it up this way, but this just gives me the use of my other hand. And I can take the dowel out if I'm traveling on an airplane and can't bring this with me. I slide the dowel out of it and I fold it up and I put it into my suitcase. Easy as can be. Another idea is to have one of my customers, my students, or an audience member come up and be my lovely assistant, and they will hold it for me. So again, you've got the dowel rod, you've asked them how many vegetables, herbs, and flowers they can put in there, and then you show them the importance of the grid. Once they have that grid on, their mind can all of a sudden see that you can do 16 different vegetables, herbs, and flowers in 4 foot by 4 foot. So to go along with this, I've made quilt squares. Now I'm not going to give you detailed instructions on how to make these, but I have these nice little puffy felt vegetables, and it represents 1, 4, okay, this is my lettuce, 9 beets, and 16 onions. So how do I make these little dimensional squares, these cute little vegetables? All I do is I cut out a circle of felt, and then I used fabric glue on it. I've made used a little bit of green felt to make the bottoms of the onion, or the tops of the onion, sorry, this is upside down. And I just use little threads to make the bottom parts of the onion that you always see hanging off of them. And how I make these, again, just glue that on, and then I make a slit in the back, and I put stuffing into it. Just as easy as can be. Now I've left this one undone, but I would normally sew this up, but I just wanted to show you how it's done, and very, very easy to make. And for the lettuce, believe it or not, that's just 2 circles, a larger circle and a smaller circle. And so I cut out a large circle, and I hand sewed. This does require a little bit of sewing, but it's hand sewing all the way around the circle, about, I'd say, an inch and a half in. And then I took the loose threads and pulled them a little bit, and so it starts gathering that circle up into, it looks like a shower cap shape. And then I just take the smaller one and put it inside. And I did use a couple of stitches to tack it, and then I also used a little bit of glue to make sure that they held. And that's a simple and easy way for you to demonstrate square foot gardening to people. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'd love for you to share your ideas on the props that you use to teach.